There it is.
No, it's going slow.
Mine says,
What does yours say? It says now we're now streaming live on YouTube, but I don't see it yet on YouTube.
streaming live on YouTube. Yeah.
So hello if you're here. We'll say hello again in a second.
Yeah.
If there's any issues, but hi. I don't know why. I think it's my Google Chrome that's going slow today. My Zoom is working fine. It's Google Chrome today that's having issues. It might need updates too.
Yeah, I know. Safari updated the other night. So
yeah. So hello everyone. I don't know who's here yet. If you're here, make sure you let us know you're here. Make some comments. I still am waiting. Okay, now I see YouTube on my computer now.
Oh yeah, it says on YouTube.
Well, yeah, but it's said that for a while.
Yeah, before it said meeting going to YouTube or something. Oh yeah. Anyway, hello everybody.
Anyway, welcome to.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and you can talk first. I usually do.
Yeah. Well, welcome to our Hurley's Hand Dyed podcast on YouTube. I am Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Instagram, Etsy, and Facebook, and Crystal Skies Cotton on Instagram and Etsy. And
I am Amber from Amber's Yarn Shop on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook. And together, we are Hurley's Hand Dyed on YouTube. Hey, that says we got 5 people watching right now. So that's good.
Nice. Well, if you're new, thank you for joining us for the first time. And don't forget to subscribe. And we do this live so you can comment and you can ask us questions or anything, or let us know what you like and what you don't. Okay.
And it's just us this week. So we will probably be able to respond to your questions and comments faster. Oh, someone sent me a message saying messages don't work on YouTube right now. That's really sad. If they don't work, they sent me hold on. Sorry. There we go. They sent me a message through Instagram saying messages don't work on YouTube right now.
So what does that mean? They can't
comment, I guess. Shoot, they can't chat. I'm gonna see if this I'm typing hello to see if it showed up on mine. I hope it works on others.
Okay, anybody that's watching, can you make a comment so that we can see if you're coming through?
Please, yeah. She sent me another message on here. She's typing something right now, the person who sent me the Instagram message. Said messages don't work on YouTube. Oh, yes, we can't comment. Oh, okay. I've got comments now. I see Laurel, Bree, Linda, Meditative Crafter, and Rita.
I wonder if she's trying to go below and comment instead of doing live chat.
Oh, maybe. You be a live chat button that you should be able to comment on the live chat. So it's not working for you, Sandra. But please still hang out with us. And I will try to bring up the comments. Sorry, I had a meow a second ago and I just realized it. Oh, Sandra says now it works. Okay, good.
Okay, yay. Nice.
Yay. Hello, welcome. And thank you, Laurel. She said she loves my blue hair. Thank you. Was it changed this week? I just wanted something different. Dave has red hair.
Oh, really? Have you worn it to school yet?
Mm-hmm. I did it last weekend.
What'd your kids say?
For about a week.
What'd your kids say?
They like it. Okay. They were a little like the first day they were like. I had one tell me it was weird because she said it looked like my hair went down my head and then came through my eyes. Same color. Hey, you know what? We're wearing the same shirt.
Oh, we are. Mine looks darker.
It does. Mine looks turquoise, doesn't it?
Yeah. And mine looks the blue.
In person, it's blue.
Yeah. But your whole body looks washed out. Remember? I mean, you're not.
I know. I was trying to adjust my settings.
Did you? You have your blinds open in there?
I do, but I mean, it still washes me out.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was better for a second.
I'm still washed out, but
Move back.
closed completely.
Can you move back?
Sandra said, "Oh wow, red and blue." Yeah, Dave is a washout red. We were trying it first. Mine's a permanent, and then I'm using that conditioner we found, that ion conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it as blue, and it filled in some gaps because I missed some spots. So you can see I've got a few spots that are a little bit blonder, or like dark brown, or like light brown. Yeah, but the conditioner is helping fill in those spots. Since I did it myself, sometimes it's hard to see everything.
That's right. I saw where was I at? Anyway, they had a comb for dyeing your hair. You put the stuff in the comb and then you press it as you go, and it supposedly puts even Steven on your hair, more even. But anyway.
Well, I've seen you can get like chalks that are in combs like that to chalk your hair. So
any comments? Anybody?
the last one was O'Row Wet Red and Blue from Sam. I'm glad the comments are working. So welcome to everyone who's here. It looks like we've got 7 people watching right now, so that's pretty good. Let us know you're here. If you have any questions or comments during the video, like I said, we should be able to comment faster. It was hard to keep up with comments last time when there was 4 of us talking. So hopefully this time we'll be able to keep up on your questions and comments and get to them quicker. So.
And if you haven't if you haven't watched our last video, please go in. You'll get to meet my 2 other daughters on there. So
our 2 special guests.
Our 2 special guests. We might try having a special guest every once in a while. So just
what'd you say?
I said we might try having a special guest every once in a while, just as a surprise.
Yes.
So
yeah, sorry, I'm moving something so I can get to. I was going to show you guys my box of socks today, all full. But my socks are still drying, so it's not full. I washed them, and so they're still drying. So next video, I'll show you.
My Pusheen cat.
Oh, your Pusheen can cozy. That's so nice.
I chose the blue. They sent a blue and a pink. I'm not doing Pusheen anymore. But anyway, so let's get started. I don't even remember.
Usually, we talk about our week.
Oh, go ahead.
Not much. School. I dyed my hair blue. We dyed Dave's hair red. And it is the end of the semester for me with my students. The end of our first semester was Thursday. And
so do you get different kids?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'll have the same kids. We're adjusting our schedule. Can I help you? Can I help you? Amber. Sorry, Katya. It's Katya. Molly's up here. Katya's on my boxes over here, trying to get into stuff. Sorry. My screen just got darker. That was weird. What is that?
I don't know. Nothing's happening on this side.
What is that? That was weird. I don't know. It looked like there was an Xbox controller on my screen. Ooh. I hope it's trying to take over my computer. Because that happened live.
Are you being
am I being hacked? I hope not. So we sent out report cards on Tuesday. They're printing off Monday. And I actually had a parent contact me Thursday night saying, looks like my daughter has some missing assignments. When can she turn those in? And I was like, they were supposed to be turned in today by the end of the school day. And I've been reminding the students for 3 weeks that it was the last day of the semester and they had to have everything in. And she's like, oh, she said she didn't know she was supposed to turn them in, but I'm guessing that's not true. So like, I reminded them every day for 3 weeks. If you have anything missing, getting in. If you have anything missing, get it in. So yeah, that was fun. That's the only parent I've really had to deal with this year. So that's.
Well, so far now when they get their report cards, then you might get a lot of calls.
Yeah, because I have a couple students who did not do very well in science because they didn't turn stuff in because they weren't there. And they just stuff up when they came back. They just let it be. So we're going to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Jacqueline's on. Hello, Jacqueline. Welcome. Happy Saturday to you as well.
Yeah, we're getting snow here today.
We got some Thursday, but not much.
I think it's supposed to snow here all week, except for Wednesday. I'm supposed to have my teeth cleaning in Springville, but I may call and cancel again because I do not like driving on that freeway when there's snow or ice. And since it's just teeth cleaning, I can wait another week or two. It's not
Yeah,
a big deal. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's no
Sorry, I was
problem.
looking at my weather thing, but it's not updated. It's not
Oh,
updating. So maybe our internet's having issues.
I
That's
wonder.
weird. I'm on here, so
At least our mouth and stuff is pretty synced. Pretty, but not quite.
yeah. Tell
Anyway,
us if you see any issues with us on here. So tell us about your week, Mom.
okay, my week was at the end of last weekend, I started dyeing my minis for my mini club. If you're not in it, it's a fun thing. I choose one color every month and then I base 5 minis around it. And these colorways are not in my shop, and none of them have made it to my shop yet because I haven't made any extras. I've just been making, so but I did have one colorway this time that I really like the color, so I may incorporate it into my shop, but it'll look totally different than the minis do. They just do. And yes, I do. Um, I do make every one of these minis by hand. I strand them, and I think a lot of people don't think about that every 100-gram mini I have to break down into 5 20-gram minis, and so it's a lot of work. That's why I was trying to do, like, I did one a day for 5 days, and then on the next day that I did one, and the next day while I was doing the other one, I was winding that one and getting it ready to go. But it's a lot of fun. So, and this month, starting this month, I have added worsted weight to my minis.
No.
So if you
Alrighty.
like worsted weight, I am adding worsted weight to my minis. And there's the other thing is there's only 6 days left to sign up for my Harry Potter Club. If you were in it in January and haven't signed up yet, you have until, I think it's a week from Monday, a little over a week, 7 8 days. But there's just a reminder, because I don't want anybody to miss out that wants to do that. And then I also posted a worsted weight mystery mini skeins for any of you out there
Oh,
that like worsted weight and would like to make a baby blanket even in the worsted weight instead of the fingering, or a blanket. It's I've looked on Etsy, and not too many people are offering worsted weight in their minis. And as soon as I posted it, I got one person in my mystery mini club that signed it up for worsted. So I know there is. I mean, if I
there's
was
a
making a
bit of a
blanket,
draw for it.
yeah, if I was making a blanket for a baby, especially a winter blanket, I would want to use worsted weight. So I'm, fingering weight's pretty, and it's nice if it's summer, but it is lightweight compared to the worsted. So
Yeah, but if you're using small needles, it will
yeah,
be as
that's
heavy
true.
and as
But that
warm
would
as a
make
worsted weight.
but worsted weight knits and crochets up so much faster than fingering.
Yes, it does.
It's
It
like,
does.
okay, what do I want to do here? So, and I always worked with worsted weight for years and years and years. I never even knew there was a fingering in a sports, and like most of you, we didn't
Mhm.
start out with hand dyed yarn. We bought the other worsted, and that's mostly worsted weight at the box stores. So, but
Or lace weight.
or lace weight,
Or
right?
lace weight. You see
Never,
kind of those two.
yeah, I don't think you ever see DK or sports, but
I
some,
think you do it like Joann's and Michael's,
yeah,
but not, you
seen,
don't see like a Walmart at the big box stores.
I've seen a lot of podcasters. They get boxes in from the box stores, and they'll say, okay, it says this is a worsted, but it's what I would consider a light worsted, so a DK, because you get more 246 yards versus uh, 200 to 212 yards in the worsted. So, but
Mhm.
anyway, that's kind of been my week. I've been good. I've been staying in like I'm supposed to. And by the way, Robin, if you're watching, happy birthday tomorrow. So, and Robin stopped by last night on her way back from Park City and picked up her present. So,
Nice.
but the other thing I've been doing this week is I've been reading a lot. I've been doing a lot of reading. It's what I call reading weather outside. It's overcast,
Mhm.
and I've got 4 books going. Reading 4 books. Plus,
Wow.
I have my Aragon trilogy on CD at night when I go to bed. I put that on. So, yeah, but yeah, I am. Yeah, because sometimes you're reading through a book and you hit a little bit of a boring, or you decide, okay, I'm going to put that down. But last night, Robin for Christmas got me a book called The Promised Prince by Courtney Kiesel. Courtney Kiesel is one of her neighbors, and this is her first book that she's written. And so she got it autographed personally to me, and I hadn't started it yet. And so Robin, when she was here last night, she said, "Have you started? I'm almost done." I said, "Oh no, I haven't." She said, "Well, started." I started it at 10 o'clock last night, and I read it till midnight. I couldn't put it down. It's a really good book. So I hope she writes more, this girl. I like her way of writing. And yeah, I mean, I'd say so far it would be safe for teenagers to read, because it's just, it's that kind of a book. It's just good. And it's about future. It's about the year 2259, I think, is where it's said. But it's good. It's good. And then, the other ones I've been reading. So anyway, but I'm a book reader.
You are. I am too. Really quickly, let's catch up on comments for a second. Bree said they received their first measurable amount of snow overnight, about 6 inches. Sandra said they may get snow tomorrow in the Netherlands. That's kind of
Oh,
cool. Jacqueline said, Amber, I'm so in love with my tumbler. And Donna, the cotton is gorgeous.
oh, okay, good.
And Robin said, thank you for her birthday, and wishing her a happy birthday. She said the book is so good. Her friend wrote it. So funny. Isn't she a great writer? She said she has 3 more books in the works.
Oh,
And clean
and what?
book. It's a clean book.
Yes, it's
So kids,
yeah, because Robert's
it's
almost done. So yeah.
so yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I read all the way through the book that came in the Bantam box.
And I haven't even started that yet. So
Yeah. And it was kind of cute little love story, coming of age thing, finding yourself thing. It was okay. I read it during our silent reading time in school. So like for 30 minutes a day for the past 2 weeks, and I finished the whole thing. So that's not bad.
no, how is your books going for the kids? Do any of them finish a book, or do they just pick up a new book every time?
Some of them finish. There's ones that will get a new book every day and put it back and get a new book, but there's some that finish. I have several that really love to read, and they finish books pretty fast.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
And then I do read aloud every day too, to
what
all the kids.
are you guys reading from? What are you reading from?
Right now we're reading one called The Girl Who Drank the Moon. I hadn't read it first. This is the first one that I haven't read first. But it came in our Scholastic box, and it was recommended for grades 5 through 8. So I know it's clean. And it's about a town that once a year they give up a baby to sacrifice it to the witch. And there's a witch who comes and gets them. And she actually gives them to families on the other side of the forest. So they're not being destroyed. But this one year, a little girl, she accidentally feeds her moonlight instead of starlight, and it gives her magic. And that's what she chooses to raise her.
I like that thing.
Yeah, so far it's a good book. The kids are liking it.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy. And Laurel asked about the name of the book and the author. And it is The Promised Prince by Courtney Kiesel.
Right. The
She
Promised
said you
Prince.
can get it on Amazon, Kindle, and paperback.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of good to know.
Yeah, because I got the paperback, and they're not the little paperbacks. They're the good size, almost the size of a regular book. So I like that.
Have a hardback, you mean?
I have a hardback, but it's so funny. I know you're like me. When I read a book, I don't break the spine. So I have to kind of balance it so that the pages don't turn over, and hold it down. But all my books are like that. And I noticed you and I got the Harry Potter. I noticed my Harry Potter is the first editions that were printed in the United States. Well, they're starting to, when I open them, they crack. I can hear them crack.
It's the glue. The glue is losing its moisture. It'll happen. That happens to all books. It's normal.
Yeah, but I have some books that from years and years ago that don't do that. So I just
But
wonder.
you don't read them as much.
they mass produced them maybe. Yeah, but I never have
Well,
broken the spine. I've always been so careful. But when I
well,
went
no,
through,
but I don't know. But maybe you also live in a house that has different moisture than your
right,
previous house. Maybe that's affecting it.
that's true because I came from Montana where it was dry. It's dry here too, but in the summer,
Well, in the summer, you use a swamp cooler, and so
that
I
was
think
last year was
that's
the last
affecting
year
it.
that I used that swamp cooler. So I want you to remind me this year in like April. I want to get one of those air conditioners like you got
Okay.
because
All right.
it should cool my whole house.
Mhm.
So
Um, Sandra says, no, don't break the spine.
no,
Don't
no.
break the spine.
In fact, that's why I never really like to lend them out because so many people they lay them down and they push down and break the spine so the book lays flat. No, all my new books too are like in pristine condition. Although eventually someday I'll die and you guys will all take them to DI and then we don't know where they'll go. So
That's true. I have to make sure that I'm okay with that happening to the books that go in my school library because kids, they do what they want with books.
right, just so
So I
they
have
don't,
to be okay with
just
that.
so they don't. I hated it when people turn the
Dog
corner.
eared the corners.
I'll give the corners to know. I mean, what does it take to pick up a piece of paper even and just stick it in there? I mean, as a bookmark, if you don't have a bookmark.
My
But
kids have tons of bookmarks. I gave them bookmarks. I have extra bookmarks on my shelf because I don't want them to bend the corners like that. Even the ones from the library, I'm like, that's not your book either, guys. If you borrow it from the school library, don't fold your corners over.
two
Um,
things, you don't fold the corners and you don't write in the books. You know,
yeah.
how many times have
Mhm,
you picked up a book at the library and somebody's underlined stuff or written in
mhm,
it and you're just going,
mhm.
that's not your book. Don't do that. So anyway,
Wow. Robin says, "Oh man, I totally break it." She folds it around so she can hold it with one hand. Um,
oh, I
said,
don't
"Don't lend her your books, Mom. Don't lend Robin your
I
books."
was just saying, I'm not going to lend you those books, Robin. Now the ones you want, you break the spine.
And she
Oh,
says she only does that with books she owns, never
okay.
someone else's book. But yeah,
Oh,
that's so funny. That's so
yeah,
funny. We're very interesting. I used to dog ear, but I stopped doing it in the last probably 10 years. Now I
I
feel like maybe I value my money more and I don't want to ruin what I've bought. I
yeah.
don't know.
I have never dog-eared books, never. So I
Yeah,
must have learned at a very early age that you don't do that,
yeah,
right?
maybe. I don't
Do
know.
kids, kids still um now in your classroom, do they have books like a science book and a math book and all that stuff
Um, yeah.
that is their own to use
Mm-mm.
for the year?
Well, the science books we share because I only have one classroom set.
Okay.
So it's not theirs because I rotate through 4 classes of science.
So I was just wondering, do you book cover them? Do you
No.
put book covers on them?
No, and then the ones that
That was
yeah,
required of us. We had to go
we
home.
did that too. We did
Yeah,
that too.
but we did have the paper sacks, and I remember making many a books out of paper sacks, the paper sack. Then you could write on them and color and put your name on them, and yeah,
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? No, they're the ones that are theirs, they're actually paper and the outsides are like the thick like paperbacks and they're actually made for them to tear out pages and turn in pages. And every year we get new sets for them on those ones for their
oh,
reading books and their math books. That's how those are set up. Uh,
wow, that's something different.
yeah, and I mean it's a little more expensive, but I mean it encourages the kids to write in their books and take notes in their books. Because sometimes there's a disconnect when you go between book and paper. You don't remember what you're answering or what you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
it gives a kinesthetic learner the
but aren't
access
you
to right
teaching
there.
them? But then aren't you teaching them to write in books? You're teaching them to write in books.
To write into those books, those are
So
workbooks.
they write in their science book then, and
They
just
don't write in their science books, Mom, because they don't take notes. These
oh,
kids don't know how to take notes. I'm working on that with them.
okay. Yeah. Well, fifth graders, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I
Let's see.
looked until I was like in the seventh and eighth grade or something, you know.
Yes. Robin said she would be nice to your books if she borrowed them, by the way.
Okay.
And Runaway Needle Red says, "Hi, everyone. Someone is feeling very blue today." Yes, I am feeling very blue. And thank you for the compliment on my eyes. I like blue too because it makes things pop. And I put makeup on. We're gonna talk about that when we talk about my Vox
Oh,
boxes.
my itch. I have
Because I
itchy
got a
eye.
Vox box that has makeup.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So,
Um,
Now we go on to FOs or
We
whips.
do whips first.
Okay, whips. Do you have any?
I have one.
I have one, just one. Well, one, and yeah, I have one.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I went first last year. I mean, last week. You go first today. Last year I went first. Are we working on socks?
I'm still working on my sock, but I made it past the heel. I finished the heel turn and gusset. Now I'm working on the foot.
Is that your colorway?
No, this is the Haute Knits one.
Oh, okay.
I haven't pulled out anything else yet. I haven't been knitting as much.
Okay.
Well, that's why I was going to show you my box of socks today, to show you why I haven't been knitting as many socks, because when it's full, it's jammed full, and this thing is big.
You can send me some.
This is my sock box.
Oh, it's one of those.
And when it's full, it's full. Like they're in here in rows, but the other half are all in the washer right now. But yeah, so that's why I haven't been knitting as many socks.
Nice.
You have a lot of socks too.
Yeah, but mine are starting to get holes in them, and they're getting wear holes.
Yeah, because you wear them a lot.
Because I wear them every day.
Gotta darn them.
Right, but even darning them, they are holes like the size of a quarter, and they're
You can still darn that.
They're wear holes. So how would you? Well, if you darned them, you'd be pulling it together, and so you.
No. Darning, you basically knit a patch over it. So you pick up the stitches around the edge, and you basically knit a patch to cover it. That's what darning is.
Well, that's not how my mother darned.
Well,
egg darner.
That's what for hand knit socks. That's how you darn. You pick up stitches around the end, and basically you knit a patch over the top.
Okay.
So you cover the patch.
But what? Will you put it in? Wouldn't it pull the other stitches out?
No, you pull. Okay, so say the hole's this big. You pick up the stitches around outside of it, and then you knit over like a flat panel and attach it to it. So it's just basically like a patch, like putting a patch on your jeans over the top. When you put a patch over the top of your holes in your jeans, it doesn't pull the sides together.
You knit a square patch first then and put it on?
No, you knit it over it while it's on it. You have to pick up the stitches and then you knit back and forth until it's as big as you want. And then you attach those stitches you knitted.
Would you knit it or do you just use a needle?
Knit it.
Yeah, they used to darn with a needle. But my mother never worked on wool socks because we had cotton. Yeah, or hand knit.
Yeah.
We just had store-bought cotton socks. Always cotton. Yeah. My mother was a stickler for cotton. 100% cotton for your feet.
Cotton's good for your feet. So is wool. Cotton and wool are both good for your feet.
You done with that? Okay, here's my one FO. Y'all know, I'll show you in my finished projects. This is this week's. And this is how it looks so far. If you weren't with us last week, I'm making a coverlet. Is that what I call it? A coverlet, like a bedspread.
Okay. Yes.
No, this way. Okay. And so this one's going to be gold. And I'm making these in panels. And then I'm going to whip stitch the panels together. It makes it so much easier to only have to count 60 stitches versus counting 300 or 400, across. So, and I'm using an H hook. And I don't know what this pattern's called, but it's like a shell. And then you do the loop over. So can you see the shell and the long in the middle? See, and on the back, it looks more no long stitch in the middle. I figured because of the long stitch, then when I whip them together, I'll whip it up and then it'll look like it's another long stitch going into it. Okay, that's that. And then
Sandra, by the way, Sandra said visible darning has become very popular. That's what I'm talking about, is visible darning.
Okay.
What your mother did was probably invisible darning.
Yeah, that's probably YouTube, and I can probably go on and they'll show pictures what they're doing. Okay, so I might as well go into my finished objects next because it ties into this.
And I got nothing.
Okay. Oh, okay.
For shop stuff.
I'm knocking stuff. Okay, so if y'all were with us last 2 weeks ago, okay, this is the one I had already done. This is the first panel. You guys remember that. Okay. Then I did this panel.
Are these your wide shawl / scarves? Is that what you're calling them? Are they wide shawls / scarves?
No, these are going to be all sewn together in a blanket.
Oh, they're part of the blanket. I'm sorry. Okay.
Then this one. You kind of see the difference. This one has 3 colors, 3 solid things. And then the other 2 are like this one, where I divided them up into 50 grams each. So what I'm going
Okay.
to do is where the ones that have the 6, then in between, I'll put the ones that have the 3 to break it up so that this way I don't have to be matching the inner seams to the next inner seams, because that one will have 6 and this one will have 3, and then 6 and then 3. Okay.
Okay.
That's my, yep. That, oh, and then I did finish this. This is my shawl. Remember, I was working on this last week. I was
Okay.
almost
Yes.
done.
You just got to weave your ends in.
Just the one end. I noticed that I hadn't weaved that one in. But see how it has like a, on the end, it has like a scalloped edge on the one end.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be the end of on my ones in bed too. But this is, I just wanted a shawl that, you know, the type you can throw around you.
Mm-hmm.
Old fashioned. I mean, this is the kind you see in all the old movies. They, you know, House on the Prairie,
Yeah.
this kind. And I can see why, because they're so much easier to knit than or crochet than the other. Anyway,
Oh,
so
yeah.
all my FOs and whips. So now that I've got them thrown all around the bedroom, I just don't want the cats to sit on them.
Yeah.
Oh, Coco was sick last weekend.
You have a cold?
No, she had, I think she had either urinary tract or she couldn't go poop, because she'd sit in the litter box and just stand there and look
Mm.
around for like 5 or 10 minutes. So I went online and I bought pumpkin and I mixed it with baby food and I hand syringed it in her. And then 5 times a day, I hand syringed 2.5 tablespoons of water in her mouth. And it took about 2 or 3 days, and then she bounced right back to her original self. So immediately, but yeah, I mean, you can tell she just kind of lay there, or she'd get up on me, be purring, you know, just
Mm-hmm.
not her playful self, because you know Coco is my playful cat. The other ones I probably couldn't even tell if they were sick, because they just lay around anyway, you know.
I think Molly was fighting a cold last week because her breathing every once in a while would sound kind of croupy in her chest, like I could hear it. But she seems fine now.
Yeah.
So
So
she fought it off, whatever it was.
I just remember the last time I went to the vet for one of the cats, $400 later, you know, it was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
and it happened, it started on a Friday. I noticed it. And I said to myself, if she's doing that still on Monday, I will call the vet. And by Monday, after I did, of course, you know, I raised, those of you out there don't know, but I had a cattery for like 10 years. I raised Persians and then I raised Sphinx. So, you know, there's a lot of little tricks I learned from my vet in Montana. He was so good to me, that you can do for certain things for cats if, you know, they seem sick. So different ways before you have to take them to a vet, because really most cats are like young children. They do have good immunity and they can fight this stuff off by themselves, and you want them to, because so they build up their immunity. But yeah, but these are my babies, my three children that are still home. So anyway.
Sorry, excuse me, drinking my Slim Fast.
Okay.
I went to the store this morning to get milk because our milk was bad.
Oh.
So, oh, by the way, Laurel says she loves it, Donna, your stuff that you're making. And said beautiful.
Thank you. I can't wait to get it done, because I thought when I get it done, the David podcast, I think I'm going to lay it up here or hang it
behind you.
Yeah, so you guys can see, because I have a nice bed, you guys, and I like it when the blanket, when it hangs over the side. So one thing,
well, you never run out when it hangs over the edges.
Right. One thing I've noticed is I have 2 cotton blankets on there that I crocheted, and an acrylic, and my wool. Well, the acrylic makes everything slide. So yeah, every night I get in bed and I pull them up. slide back up. And then I've got the blanket that Robin made me a couple years ago with that, um, the
Minky.
the minky, and I
Mhm.
lay it long ways over because, like you said, I like to have the side. But every morning, one of it slid over. I remember your dad and I one time we decided we were going to try silk sheets and pillows. It only
Mhm.
lasted one night because the pillows kept sliding out from under us at night. You'd wake up and you got no pillow because they're so slippery. But they feel good. But yeah. So
Mhm.
anyway. So
Yeah.
what did we do next? We're gonna do unboxings today, you guys. So
Yeah, we got a couple. Or we do our shop too.
oh yeah. Yes, of
Let's talk
course.
about our shops.
Yeah, I have nothing new in my shop. Well, yeah, I did but I'm not showing it.
You talked about it already. Your worsted weight minis.
No, and my other I did dye some yarn the first week before I started dyeing the mini club scheme, but I just stuck them right in the shop. So yeah, you guys will have to go look at my shop to see them. But Amber's got
I
some.
have, yeah, I have dragon tumblers that are going to be coming.
Aren't
Okay,
those
okay.
neat?
See the dragon scales? Okay, there we go. There, you can see the dragon scales on it.
Yeah, no, I can't.
And then I put, this one has this beautiful dragon on it, but with the light behind it, it's hard to not reflect well, but it's a metallic or a holographic colored vinyl. And I can personalize these too. I can put a name on it or a saying. I'm going to post them without it, but if you want it, let me know. And then I have the blue one. So there's the blue dragon scales. Let's show those up close.
Mm-hmm.
And then
This what?
on it.
Oh,
What? I said this dragon on it. Oh, Jill's here. Hi, Jill. Welcome.
hi, Jill. So
So those are two tumblers that should be going up today or tomorrow. I got to make sure I get good pictures of them and get them cleaned up. Then I'm starting something new with epoxy.
always.
So always. Well, what kind of the rage right now is making pens. And these are gel pens. Gosh, it's so hard to see the sparkle though. They're so much more sparkly in real life. So it's just like a click pen. These four were for me to start with. Well, so far. These two might end up going on the shop for others, but these two are mine. Because look, they say my name. And they're, gosh, it's so hard to see the sparkle. For these on my shop.
The second I thought,
Yeah.
just for a second, the pink one sparkled.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can't send. That's true. Sandra says, love your tumblers. Unfortunately, can't send them overseas. I can't right now because it's so expensive. It is expensive. Okay, and then these are the ones that I'm working on. Like my little jury rigged, this is all from Dollar Tree, to put them together. But look at the pencil one. I'm making one that looks like a pencil.
Oh yeah, you were working on that last night.
And I'll have the black tip, so it'll look like the black tip from a regular pencil too. And it's gonna be a gel pen. It needs another layer of glitter though to be a little bit more opaque.
How do you get the clickers on the outside?
It goes inside. So you actually, it drops in through here and then it pops out here.
Oh, okay.
Want me to show you on the one that I have the parts for?
Yeah.
So the black end unscrews, and these are refillable. You can buy gel refills for these on Amazon. Okay, so that's I don't want to lose these, so I'm gonna pull it out the way it is. That's the pen with the spring. Then, come on. And this is what goes inside of it. That's the clicker.
Well, I was talking about, doesn't some of them have the outside plastic that I saw that they slide over?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's how
I'm seeing things.
take that off.
Oh, okay, good.
That off
Yeah.
before we make it because you can't put epoxy over that.
No, I didn't think so. And I thought, well, maybe it slides on the top and then you screw it down and then it has the clicker thing on it.
Sandra asked if I'm going to make crochet hooks as well. We've talked about it. My mom suggested it. I haven't tried it yet though. So, got to look into that. See how if I can make it work without making them look janky. Because I want them to look nice if I'm going to do it.
Right.
So I got to figure out how long down I'd go on it and how much epoxy I would use. Because do you want a thick end or a thin end or just decorative, you know. So there's lots of things that'll go into figuring out the crochet hooks. But I am considering trying them.
Now,
I will.
one of those, aren't you going to do like a leopard skin or something you said?
Yeah, I'm going to do a leopard print on this one, on the gold.
Okay.
So I've got I've got brown for the leopard glitter, and then I'm going to put black for the little edge pieces on it. I've never done leopard print before, so it'll be a fun experiment trying to figure out how to get the rosettes right. But they're kind of random, so I don't think you can mess up a leopard print because rosettes are all random.
Both born different.
Yeah. And then I have a couple these other ones. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet because I've got silver and I've got green and then just solid black sparkly and blue and red and this beautiful orange. Love that orange. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the sparkle better on these ones before the epoxy's on them, but in person you can see the sparkle better after the epoxy's on them.
So is that orange one a chunky?
It's a little bit, it's not quite as fine. Okay. It's a little bit of a thicker cut of the glitter.
Yeah, that's what I said. It looks a little chunky.
Oh. Jill said diamond painting pens are big right now too. Yo, I've seen those, but I don't know how expensive they are to buy them in the first place and then add everything onto it.
Diamond painting.
Do you know what diamond painting is, Mom?
No.
It's like a big piece of paper and it's got stickies on, it's sticky paper and it's got different like dots. It's like color by number, but they put like the gems on it, on the circles that are the different colors, the different gems. And it creates like a poster that has made with sparkly gems.
Okay, so you could, but they use the special pen.
The pen is like a wax pen. Like it's got wax on it to pick up the gems and move them. So
yeah. I was thinking when you said about that, putting the gems on the pen, but they might slide when you're trying to get them to stick onto the epoxy. Or would you stick them on with
no. Okay.
Oh, no, but I mean, you do that, right?
You can the pen looks like a pen. The pen looks like a pen. The tip is wax. Just the tip is wax.
No, but I'm just saying about. Did you see that one's got a clip on it, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, it doesn't. It's just the way it's
it's the light shining.
Yes. That's why I thought it had a clip. But even those pins, couldn't you take those pins and put like little
gems on them?
Yeah, little gems. You'd have to stick them on with something and then epoxy over them.
If you, I've seen people gem like tumblers. Okay. When you put it on, you don't epoxy over the gem because it takes away the shine. So you have to use a special glue to stick it on so that it won't come off. And you have to very gently hand wash only if you put the gems on these. But no, she's talking about making those diamond painting pens glittered.
Yes, glitter. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never seen it. See, I've never heard of it. So.
Okay. Sandra said, someone in Germany made me some for my nieces at my request. She buys the diamond painting pens at AliExpress. Okay, that's good to know. I can probably get them on Wish too. So, and then add stuff to them, and then I can sell them. Yeah, right. That's good to know. I'll look at those because I haven't done any diamond painting myself. It's one thing I have not let myself get into.
I know, another craft for you to get into. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my shop. That's what you can look forward to in the next week is the 2 dragon cups and then some pencil cups. I wish you could see how I'm gonna try something. Because like this pink especially. Okay.
No, that just whites it out.
It does. Shoot. I don't know. I was trying, like in person, they're just so much more sparkly. Ooh. Oh, you can't. Like glow in the dark with the blue. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so they're super sparkly. So watch for those. Anyway, okay.
Any new pop sockets in your shop? I noticed that you're selling quite a few of those.
I have a stack. They're downstairs. I need to take pictures of. I forgot to bring them up. Okay. I have about 12 new ones. that I
okay.
need to take pictures of.
You need to do some more HP ones.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, in different colors.
But I didn't sell the one that I've posted.
I know. And I love them.
I know. They're pretty. I really like them too. I love my Mickey too. I sold 2 of those this week. 2 of the Mickey ones.
You put yours in the middle. I put
Yeah.
mine.
Because I put my phone like this
See, and I put mine like that.
or like this.
Yeah, and I never do that.
Well, when I'm watching a YouTube video on my phone, I want it to be full screen, so you got to put it sideways.
I watch all the YouTube on my Apple, on my computer.
Well, when I'm somewhere not at home.
My speaker's louder on my computer. That's one thing that is good with my new Apple. The other 3 computers that I went through didn't have good speaker sound. So this one really has a nice speaker. Okay, so now we're going to do unboxings. If you guys don't like unboxing, feel free to turn it off here, but it's a fun thing we're going to do. I have 2 and Amber has 2. So
I do have 2, but I'm thinking I should do mine together because they're both from Influencer and they both only have one thing in them.
Really?
Explain. Well, yeah, because Influencer is a website where you can sign up to get products for free, to try them out and to post your honest reviews of them. And so they match the things based on your likes, dislikes, your previous history, and you have to have a good social media presence. And I have a lot of followers on Instagram. We've got this YouTube channel. I've got TikTok. So I got 2 in the past week actually, and 1 I'm wearing right now.
Okay, we'll show that one now.
Makeup.
It was just 1 tube.
Elf. 1 tube.
In that big box, you just got 1 tube.
1 tube of makeup and a lot of paper.
Wow, why didn't they send it in a smaller box? That is so weird.
I think because they have standard size boxes they use.
Yes, yeah.
Got Elf Camo CC cream. And I might have gone a little light, but they have you pick kind of your color thing. It works pretty well. I mean, I use it today with a beauty blender. And so I will be posting on my Instagram and probably my TikTok my honest review of it. I do feel like it dried my face out a little. Just a little. But I have dry skin on my face anyway, so it's kind of hard for me to find a good base that doesn't make my skin feel dry.
Mm-hmm.
There's that. Jill says nothing new in Donna's shop. Mom has worsted weight minis that are new, and that's about it.
Right. Well, I do have those other ones I have, but I posted them after last week's thing, but you just have to go there and look and see what's new.
Yeah.
I did 1 colorway for St. Patrick's Day that's coming up, and just one of those in the shop. But I did do a few other colorways, but no biggie.
This is the other one I got for free. 1 a day fruit bites of vitamins.
Oh, okay. That's the kind of vitamins I take. I take all the chewables.
Mm-hmm. These ones they sent in. I got a 10-day sample. So they're in these. I ate one yesterday. I had one yesterday, but yeah, they came in these little packets.
Give you a whole bunch of them?
So I got 10 days worth of them. And these are actually, they're little, they kind of look like fruit leather.
Oh, so there's only, oh, wow. 2 in each pack?
So so it's a 10-day supply.
Wow.
10 days. And they actually taste pretty good. They're a little bit sour, but they taste pretty good. I tried them yesterday. So so if you haven't heard of Influencer, it's actually good because I think sometimes I get more because I'm getting older. They have a lot of younger people on there to try stuff, but not as many who are getting over the age of 30.
Well, because you had me set up, but then I didn't go all the way through it, I guess. Because
you didn't finish your snaps.
I didn't finish
all the surveys and stuff.
Yeah, that must be what I didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
so
me?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll do, because even though Christmas is over, I saw this on an unboxing from the Wizarding Trunk. So I went in and I bought it because if you know me and have been watching a while, you know I love enamel pins. So I got their 12 Days of Christmas enamel pin set, and they still have them. How did I get stuck? On there. If you like these and like Harry Potter, this is how it comes. These are the 12 Days of Christmas. And you get a Harry Potter enamel pin for each day. And so we're going to show those. Okay, so for day one, can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
It is one of the shops in Hogsmeade. Is that the name of the town?
Mm-hmm.
Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade. Mm-hmm. Hold it up higher. Hold it up higher. You're showing us nothing. Hold it up higher. There you go.
Is it backwards there too?
No.
Okay. So that's that. They didn't send a spoiler card in this.
Huh.
I don't see one anyway.
Runaway Red or Mare is leaving. Bye, Mare. See you later. Thanks for joining.
Later. Okay. The second day you get Professor Fizwick. Is that his name? No, Professor
Up higher, Flitwick.
Flitwick. And he's levitating a ornament to the top of the tree.
That's fun.
Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
Then for day 3, you get. Now you have to be a Harry Potter fan to know what this is. The Weasley twins were mad at this little gnome, and they froze him and stuck him on top of the tree. It's in one of the books. Do you remember that?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's not in the movie, but it was in the book. That's day 3. Day 4 is the Harry Potter sweater that Mrs. Weasley.
It's a Weasley sweater.
Yeah, the Weasley sweaters, the H. And it's actually like a gold H, but it's got the knitting on it, how she knitted it. Can you kind of see that?
Yeah.
That's number 4. And then 5 is the dress that
Oh, it's Bobaton's.
Bogaton's outerwear. And the thing is, the hat is separate from it. And same with
that's
the ornament that's being lifted, it's separate.
Oh.
So, you know, these come with 3 attachments because
Wow.
it's made really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was day 5. Day 6, you can't have that without.
Durmstrang. Hold it up higher. There we go.
And here's it's just the costume, no extra little things. So just the costume. I love these pins. And they're only made for the Wizarding Trunk. So you can't buy them. And then, of course, wouldn't be pins without
Hedwig.
Harry Potter scarf on him. I still wish they wouldn't have killed him off.
Hey, people may not have seen it or read it, Mom.
Okay. Okay, number 8 is the carriage that the one school came in.
It's the Durmstrang carriage, yes.
So what? Oh, and the other ones came in a ship, didn't they?
Yes.
9 is Ronald's sweater.
That's awesome.
Okay, we're getting there, guys. 10 is, if you're in my Harry Potter Harry Potter club, and you got my book 1, Harry Potter yarn for month 1, this was my inspiration. It is the Flying Key. And it has the blues and the silver and the gold. And that's what my yarn had. So now you guys that got my yarn for Harry Potter Club Book 1, you know what I based it on. This is the Flying Key that he had to get. That's number 10. Ooh, this one's a heavy one. This is number 11. This is, let me read, the Sweet Shop from Hogsmeade.
Oh. That's awesome. That's big.
It wouldn't be pins without, what do you think
Harry Potter.
this one is?
The Deathly Hallows.
No, that's been overdone. The Weasley Shop.
Oh, Weasley's Wizards Whiz Bangs.
Yes, that. And then, so you get 12 pins. And for those of you who like potions, you get a potion from
A
them.
potion?
A potion. And this one is Fire Up Potion, Common Cold Remedy, leading brand. And it's got the swirls in it. I don't know if you guys can see the gold swirls.
So is that actually something you can use, or is that just decorative?
Nope, and it's sealed on top with the Harry Potter seal, the Hogwarts.
So it's just decorative then?
It's decorative.
Oh.
And then it comes with a fire charm on there.
That's cool.
Yeah, and a lot of people out there collect the potion bottles. Almost every Harry Potter box out there, the different clubs and stuff, they all at least have one potion in them. So a lot of people like the potions, but the potions, this size potion would run probably about $20 to $30 if you buy it from one of the potion shops on Etsy. So altogether, I got 12 enamel pins and a potion for $50. So that works out to about $450, or really about $350, because you got the potions too per pin, and you can't buy a good enamel pin like that for that reasonable. So
Can I correct your pronunciation of the word potion? There's no T at the end.
potion, it's Potion, potion.
Yeah, but you've been pronouncing it potion.
Oh, I've been putting the T on the end.
You have. I'm sorry. I've been trying really hard not to be rude, but yeah, there's no T at the end.
You're as bad as me if I see here's something done said wrong.
Incorrect.
I want to correct him. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
I mean, this one gripes me to no end. I was raised that a animal is called a jaguar. A jaguar.
You said jaguar. Yeah.
And when they advertise the car, they call it a Jaguar. And it's like, Jaguar, not Jaguar.
Well, and that's how a lot of people pronounce it, Mom. That's how it's supposed to be pronounced, as jaguar.
Because it's the company, but they're
No, not just. I've heard it. People call an actual jaguar that.
The Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Okay.
So I don't know which is correct, but I've heard it both ways.
Here's my owl crate, guys. I have waited. I got this before Christmas, but we had so many other unboxings to do and stuff. No, I got this the first week right after Christmas. I mean, the week after Christmas, but I held back. I didn't show it last time because we had all those other boxes to show. So this is Owl Crate. And if you guys out there don't know what Owl Crate is, it is a monthly book box. And you don't only get a new book every month, you get all kinds of little items that go with it. And I have not, all I did is I removed all the crappy little paper that was in it. So, you know, the little squiggly paper that gets everywhere. So this is what it looks like when you open it. And I can tell right off, I am getting another mug.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to open that first.
Okay.
I'm going to get, you guys, I'm getting a special mug rack because I've gotten so many beautiful mugs that I don't want to use, but yet they're so pretty. So this is their mug this time. And it says, in the middle of the night, a frost would creep over my threshold. So I don't know what quote that's from. I'll look up when we get through. Maybe I'll look up now.
I love when mugs have that flared out lip on them like that.
Yes.
When they're not straight up, I love the flared lip. I don't know why, but I love that.
It's Lady Chubb letters. It is from the Spinning Silver inspired. Spinning Silver is these are all book inspired, you guys, for those of you that don't know. Oh, and by the way, Amber got her new mug from Beacon Box. Away. They were so good about it. Most of these book clubs are so good about stuff. If something arrives and it's not right, they will replace it. Okay.
Mhm.
And
Jill said she loves the color of that mug. I do too. It's pretty.
it's like a light teal. I knew Jill would love it. She loves teal. And then they sent two little bags, two little gift bags.
Okay,
So
with nothing in them. Oh, because this was supposed to be a Christmas box, wasn't it?
this is bookish gift bag set. So you get one little one and one bigger one. I don't know what it would you put in it, but yeah, I mean, it's perfect for little things.
Okay.
And I like that. And then you like this because you get migraines.
Oh, is it a heat? Is it a rice bag?
No,
What is it?
the gel.
Oh, the freezer gel things. Yes.
It says on it, she who counted time in seconds and in seconds in cold shapes and in thaws in up UPR. I don't know, and in aftermath. She
Show
has
it up here.
She has counted time in seconds and in seconds in cold something.
Up higher. Is time in seconds. In seasons, in cold snaps, and in something, and in uprisings and aftermath, and in aftermath.
Okay, and that is from
War and uprisings and aftermaths.
right. Okay, that almost lost my card. That is from Gel Math, and it is from The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I haven't read that yet. Has anybody out there read that? That is supposed to be, that was like the book of the year last year. One company did their whole book box around it, but I didn't get it. But it's supposed to be a really, really good book.
Look.
Then we got a candle. I love candles. It's cold as snow, sharp as glass. Natural anti-essentials. Oh, it's vanilla. I love vanilla. And it's just a regular white candle. No glitter or anything. It smells so good. And then they sent us some tea. And this tea is sweet sorrow and winter mint.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds.
It has, look at it, it has music. Dave would like that. It has music across it.
Oh, yeah. Take a picture. You should take a picture of that and send it to me, and we'll see what song it is.
Right. And it says it's Waking from a Thaw. So this must have another, let's see. It's still, oh no, we are obsessed with Real Tea Shop. Oh, yummy winter song inspired, winter song. So that's what inspired the tea. Then I think this is a spoon. Yes, it's a measuring spoon for coffee, but then it clips to the side of your measuring can.
To your thingy?
Yeah. I don't know.
To your thingy. To your, yeah. Your container.
Container. That's different.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've never got that in an owl box. And then all we have left is the pin and the book. And here's the pin, me and my enamel pins. And it says, Universe of Wishes, a universe of wishes. And can you see it? It's a moon.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
That comes from, these are all inspired by books, like I said. This one comes from
By the way, Jill said on those bags, the bigger one could be a paperback book bag.
Oh, yeah, it could.
Normal size paperback.
Wishes is that's the name of the book too. Oh, that's the name of the book.
Okay.
A Universe of Wishes.
Oh.
So let's see what it says. You guys, I keep removing my glasses because that's the only way I can read these things.
Does it say on the card about the book?
Unipalazzo hides secrets behind its dazzling ball gowns. Two unlikely pen pals reach for hope from one another. Villains real and imaginary are called to battle. Discover the diverse worlds of 15 award-winning and best-selling authors. Oh, these are all short stories.
Oh, cool.
This was the winter box. And
Okay.
the book, you get a bunch of short stories.
Okay.
So 15 different authors. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah. So and then yeah. So that'll be fun.
Mhm.
Okay. That's the end of that. That is Owl Crate. Maybe if we're nice to Amber on the bottom of the box, I mean of her show more, you'll put the Owl Crate um
The
web
link.
website and the Wizarding Trunk website in case
Okay.
it wants those pins because they do still have some. It surprised me. I think they're going to do a set every Christmas, so that will be fun if they do. So
Mhm.
gotta make more room now on my my pin board. I was thinking
Mhm.
about taking them and sticking the outside on the outside of the bag and just
Mhm.
stick in the wall.
Talking about? What are you
my,
talking about?
my pin board is
Oh, it's
yeah,
full.
so, all my pins I've been getting from Owl Crate, they once sent a banner to put your pins on. So that's what I've been putting those.
Oh,
But I guess I could make a banner, a Christmas banner, and put the Christmas
yeah,
one.
you've got two sewing machines.
I sure do.
Might as well use them.
Use them once in a while. But anyway,
Yeah.
start a fifth book, although this is short stories. So this one I can read, just when I have a little extra time. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, that was a fun box. Yeah, everything in there, but you know, is is usable stuff. So
Mhm.
anyway,
Um,
that's the end of that. I think. I
yeah, I
think.
don't think
Uh,
anything else to talk about either.
no,
Uh,
close to our 500 subscriber giveaway. So if you know anybody that doesn't watch us or want to recommend us on your Instagram or Pinterest or what else is it? Twitter, please do because when we hit 500, both of our shops will be giving away something to go to that person. And
mhm.
um, we're really pushing for 1,000, but 500 is nice
Start with 500.
with 500. Maybe then we'll do a 750 and then maybe 1,000, huh? But please, and we noticed last time because we did chatting here, not a lot of people left comments. So please leave comments below too and let us know
Mhm.
for this. And if you haven't
Let us
subscribed,
know what you liked.
yeah, and what you'd like to see. We're
Mhm.
versatile. For the first year, we did the food from the different countries. And then
Mhm.
I did Pusheen, and then you've done the office boxes, and then I've done a bunch of boxes, book boxes, different book boxes. So,
Mhm.
and I don't know why. It's just, I guess I assume in my head that if you like things like crocheting and knitting, you like to read books. I mean, 'cause everybody we know that crochets and knits reads books too. So,
That's true.
but yeah, it's
Mhm.
just goes hand in hand. And when you're a book dyer, sometimes it's nice to have a book sitting there, unless you want to knit or something while you're doing your dye. But to have a book sitting there that you can read a couple pages and then go to the dye and then read a couple pages. That's what I do. So,
Mhm. Yeah, I like doing that too.
ugh, I have itchy nose today. Oh, my God. Da, 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 da. The last 3 weeks in the park here, they have been cutting the trees down. I mean, they blocked off one of our streets for like a week. You couldn't go up and down it. And the noise, because they cut them down, then they saw them, and then they put them in a wood chipper to
Oh.
chip. And so they've been very noisy. And I think we're the last street. I think they started in the way back because the last 3 days, they've been doing our street. So I don't have any trees here on my property.
That's
So
true. Well,
yeah,
you have on the back side you do. You have like the chestnut tree.
no, they tore that down when they put that mobile home in because it was so long. They completely ripped that one out.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah, but I do have the trees along the easeway, and
Mhm.
they started out like only this tall, and now they're probably 15 feet tall, but they're still whispery. They don't have the big branches yet or the big trunk. So, but those are the park's trees, so the park has to cut them down and stuff. So anyway,
Sandra said she thinks you're right, and that's I think about people who crochet and knit like to read.
and usually, and I'm not classifying this, but usually we have a cat or two. Or
Mhm.
three.
Or dogs.
Or dogs, little dogs, big dogs.
Pet people. We're pet people. I have a kitty right here on my. See if I can show you.
Yep.
On our spot. That's her spot in here.
Why don't you put that in front of the window so she can look out?
Because I have the desk in front of the window, so I can get natural light for my filming.
Oh,
Because it's the best spot for the desk. Otherwise, it's kind of in the dark in the corner or the side.
that's right. They only have one window. Yeah.
She likes it. This is where she gets her catnip too. Her cat
Ah,
room.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where my girls have disappeared to. Coco's taking her nap so that she can get in everything in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But
Katya was in here with me for about 5 minutes and then she was done. Molly has been in here like the whole time. Haven't you, Molly?
she's been pretty quiet today.
Curled up a little bit more and put her paw over her eyes, like, stop talking to me. No more talking, Amber.
Anyway, so we will be back in 2 weeks. Which
Which will be in February.
Yeah, it'll be like February 4th.
February 6th, I think.
The 31st is a Monday.
Good, February 6th. Because 30 days has September, April, June, and November. So January has 31. So a week from today is the 30th. And then we have the 31st. And then the rest of the week is 6 days. So the 6th.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
The 31st is on a Sunday?
Yeah.
I was thinking it was on a Monday. I don't know why.
Nope, it's on a Sunday.
No,
All right. Yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks then on or around the 6th.
Right. And I didn't do any Valentine yarn colorways. So did you?
No. I didn't do any Valentine tumblers either.
Yeah. I hate to do. I used to when we first started, but then sometimes when that holiday's over, people aren't looking at those colors anymore. They're looking at different ones. So that's, we have to keep 3 months ahead of everybody. So, but anyway, okay.
So
come
make sure you like the video, leave us a comment down below. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe because you have to be subscribed to enter into our giveaways when we have them.
hit the bell button. They'll notify you. Although I have the bell button and I have not been notified yet that we're on.
Are you logged into us though?
No, I'm logged into my Donna Marie Hurley.
Are you? Okay. Because I'm logged into us on here. That's why I never get notifications when we're live.
I'm just checking because sometimes it comes through on the other site. Facebook Crafty. Nope, I didn't get a notification on that one and not on my Gmail. No notifications. So, and I don't have the bell, but it's happened that was the same with Jill, if you're still out there. What I don't get notifications and I subscribe and I hit the bell on your site too. I'm just not, I don't know what it is. Maybe in my thing, what do you call it? My apps or whatever you call it. Maybe I've not got
your notifications. Maybe you've done something.
Yeah, because you know me, I do things that I don't even realize. Like
I know.
days I went there and freaked Jeff out because I had turned my airplane mode on and not even realize how I did that. Now I know. But anyway, okay, guys, thanks for coming and visiting us, and I guess we will.
Happy early birthday, Jacqueline. She says her birthday is on the 6th, so we'll see you on the 6th for your birthday, hopefully.
And happy birthday, Robin, for tomorrow.
Yes, happy birthday, Robin. And we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So
thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Bye.